Hey there, it's E Squared Photography. I'm Erin.
And I'm Emily, and we are here to keep things simple and fun.
Are you sick of maybe spending hours upon hours on Pinterest stressing about what poses you're going to use in your next session? Or maybe you get to your session and you completely freeze up with little to no ideas on how to pose your senior girls or guys for that matter? Well, today we're here to simplify that process for you and make it easy and give you a little sneak behind the scenes of what it's like at one of our sessions.
Also, make sure to watch all the way through because we have something special just for you.
We promise that you will enter your next photo session feeling confident and at ease with all of the posing that goes into it.
For the best photography tips and tricks, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell for notifications of future videos.
All right, so we're gonna dive right in. You're gonna see a little behind the scenes look from a couple of our senior sessions.
Hey you guys, it's E Squared here, and we are out at a session. We have a couple seniors here with us, and we are going to do a little behind the scenes of a photo shoot with us. So the first thing that I want you to know is when you're doing a photo shoot, especially with these seniors, is you are going to think simple when it comes to posing. Think simple and stay calm, because your ultimate goal is to make sure that your senior feels calm and confident.
And if you come with too many ideas off of Pinterest or whatever it might be, it's going to overwhelm you and you're going to freeze up. So you want to simplify it as much as possible. All right, something as we go through this, watch as I model the poses for our seniors, and also watch how I encourage them throughout all of the poses.
And then also pay attention. She's going to put them in one base stance. So she's going to have them stand, sit, lay, whatever walk. She's going to have them. She's going to choose one thing, and then she's going to change up their arms and eyes. She's just going to try to vary it in that same stance 3 to 5 different ways. So just pay attention to how she's doing that. She'll start with the feet, place them where they need to be, and then she'll look at the arms and then at the face, what she wants them to do with the face.
Okay, all right. Come this way. Okay, so I am going to have you do a walking pose we're going to start with. And so what I'm going to have you do is you're going to actually be walking towards me. But with your feet, the one thing that I want you to remember is you're going to walk nice and slow, and you're going to cross just like this at the ankles. Yeah, that's perfect speed. And as you're walking, so those are going to be your feet. With your hands, I'm going to have you on one side grab the outside of your dress, and you're just going to like slowly kind of twirl it as you walk. And then let's, with your other hand, grab maybe like the bottom of your hair over here. It doesn't matter which one. Okay, yep. And then as you're doing that, you're just gonna look straight at me the whole time, okay? All right, so whenever you're ready. Awesome, looks beautiful. Perfect pace. Okay, good. Now I'm gonna have you go back and do the same thing, except for this time, we're just gonna vary up where you're looking. So you can look off camera, down, look back at me if you want. So same pace, go ahead. Cute, perfect, awesome. Okay, all right, so let's do the same thing this time. But this time, let's have you just dangle the other arm, and then the other arm, you're still gonna twirl that dress, because I thought that that was really cute. And same pace, this time you're gonna look straight at me. Awesome. I can tell you're a dancer. Okay, good. So now this time you're gonna do the same walk, same thing with your arm over here, and let's have you bring your arm back up to your hair on the other side. And then as you are walking towards me, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a different direction. Okay, so go ahead. All right, now you're gonna look over here and just let out a little giggle forward. Oh, cute. Okay, perfect. Taylor, I'm gonna have you step up right about here, and we're gonna do a standing pose. And so for this, I'm actually gonna have you point your toes in this direction. And let's try something where you just cross over, just like that. And then you're gonna grab your elbows, and you're gonna lean slightly forward. And for this one, you're gonna look right at me and just smile. Oh, this is cute with your dress. It looks nice. Okay, I'm gonna come a little bit closer now. And now let's look off camera this way and let out a little giggle forward. Awesome. Okay, now let's have you, now you're gonna turn, actually keep that same pose with your feet, and let's have your hand on your hip here, actually on both of them. And then you're gonna twist at your torso here and just lean slightly forward. Perfect. Cute. Okay, now let's actually have you turn your body a little bit. Cross at your ankles just like you were. Keep your hands on your elbow, or on your elbows, on your hips, and let's grab your hair with just one side. There we go. And tilt your head just a little bit. Awesome. All right, so I'm gonna have you, actually, yeah, that's perfect where you're standing. So I'm gonna have you take one foot and put it behind the other, just like that. And then let's have you, I'm gonna have you take your arm and you're gonna do what I like to call the volume boost. So you're just gonna kind of do a volume boost behind your head there. Yeah, perfect. And then with this one, let's just play with the opposite side of your hair. And for your eyes, let's just have you smile right at me for this one. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, now let's look off this way just a little bit and let out a giggle forward. Awesome, you're good at those. Okay, good. All right, now let's have you undo the volume boost here, but still play with the opposite side of your hair and move your other hand right to your hip there and smile here. Okay, now let's go serious. That's okay. All right, so let's go back to that, and let's actually, because you're so good at it, let's have you look off camera, lean forward just a little bit and let out the giggle. Cute. Okay, good. Okay, so I'm gonna have you stand right where you're standing, except for we're gonna angle this way a little bit. Yep, perfect. And I'm gonna have you, you're gonna twist at your torso and bring that here. Let's actually cross your feet, there we go. And you're gonna grab your arm just like this. And you're gonna lean slightly forward. And for this first one, just smile right at me. Okay. Oh, cute. All right, now let's have you smile. Do a soft smile, and you're gonna do a soft smile down your shoulder, just like that. Awesome. All right, now let's have you just look up here with your eyes, but keep doing that. That's beautiful. All right, now let's have you look off camera this way a little bit, and you can just all out smile now. And let out a little giggle. Perfect, good. Okay, Taylor, we're actually gonna use this swing here. So I'm gonna have you come nice and close to it. You're gonna grab with one arm up high here and then one arm down low. And then you can just cross at your ankles here. And you're just gonna tilt your head a little bit and smile directly at my camera. And get a little bit closer. There we go. There we go, and tilt your head, cute. All right, now let's have you look off this way. And now let's go serious looking, or a soft smile. Let's do a soft smile that way. And now giggle, yeah, that's cute, perfect. Okay, good. All right, now let's actually have you let go of the swing with that hand actually, and put that one on the lower part of the chain there. And then let's have you take your hand, your other hand, your left hand, and come across your hair and just play with the bottom of it right there. And again, let's have you tilt your head because that looked really cute. And let's have you tilt your chin down just a little bit. Perfect. And let's have you look away one more time this way. And back here with a soft smile. Awesome. Okay, Taylor, come on over. We are going to do a pose on your stomach here. So you're actually, I'll do it for you first and then you can get down and do it. Okay, so I am going to lay down like this and you're gonna pick your feet up like this and cross at your ankles and then just kind of put your feet one way or the other just so it doesn't look like these feet are coming right out of your head. And then for this, let's actually have you bring one arm, just relax like this, and then one arm up on your chin.
And now, just to touch base with this, you guys, while you're watching this, these are all poses you can repeat at the next location. So if we were to drive to a new location, we would probably repeat a lot of these poses.
Some hair forward there. Okay, perfect. And then the other arm, you're gonna bring, where did I say? Just kind of relax it right there. Perfect. And now let's have you smile and look away. Let out a little giggle. Cute. All right, let's do a soft smile back here. Perfect.
Okay, so Taylor, we're gonna have you sit, and because you're in a dress, I'm gonna actually have you put your feet this way, angle them this way, and you're gonna cross at your ankle. And then you're gonna rest this hand just on your lap. And then you're gonna bring this elbow or this hand back, but you're gonna put a little bend in your elbow so it doesn't look like you're all stiff and locked up. And then you're just gonna smile right at the camera. Yes, perfect. Good. And a soft bend in the elbow. Perfect. Okay, now I'm gonna have you giggle off this way for me. Perfect. And then give me a soft smile. Yes, awesome. Now I'm gonna have you take your right hand. You can keep your left hand the way it was. Your right hand, I'm gonna have you play with the tip of your necklace. And then you're gonna look here and smile. Okay, now I'm gonna have you try, have you look that way and let out a giggle. Yes, cute. And now let's do a soft smile here. And then let's see what it looks like if you take that same hand and do a little hair boost there. Yeah, yes, perfect. Oh, that's really cute. Okay, now let out a giggle this way. Perfect.
Okay, all right, Abby, I am gonna have you come stand right about here. And with your feet, I want you just to kick one foot behind the next. Yep. And then for this with your arms, let's just start with your hands on your hips. And then you're gonna just lean slightly forward. And then I just want you to smile right at me for this first one. Oh, this will be pretty. Nice. Okay, now I'm gonna have you just look off camera right about there. And let's let out a little giggle. And now let's go serious. Okay, now I'm gonna have you relax one arm down and the other, or actually let's take one arm and cross it over and play with the bottom of your hair. And then, yep, just like that. Yes, and then leave the other hand right there, perfect. And I'm just gonna come a little bit closer now. And let's look off camera this way a little bit, and let's go serious again. And back here, serious. Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna have you come up here, Abby, and I'm gonna have you sit right here on the white. Okay. And what I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you try and put your feet out a little bit, and you're gonna like knock your knees together like this, and then just kind of dangle your arms over, just like that, perfect. And then for the first one, I'm just gonna have you smile and look at me, and then I'll tell you what to do after that. Cute, that's very pretty. All right, now let's go serious. And now let's take one of your hands and just kind of like comb through your hair gently. Pretty. And now let's have you look off this way and go serious. Awesome. Okay, now I'm gonna have you take your right foot and just kind of extend it out just like that a little bit. Yeah, and then let's just relax your hands and kind of perfect, and relax your fingers, and let's just start with you smiling right at me again. And I'm gonna have Taylor move over out of the reflection. There we go. Awesome. And now let's go serious. I like that, that's really nice. Okay, and now let's look off camera, stay serious. Perfect. Okay, Abby, I'm gonna actually have you're gonna come and lean up against this post right here, and let's just have you cross at your ankles here. You can lean your arm right here, and for the first time, let's just have you bring this arm up and play with the bottom of your hair, and then this arm's just gonna dangle down first, and you're gonna smile right at me, okay? All right. Awesome. Okay, now let's have you go serious. And let's have you look off camera just a little bit. Perfect, that's beautiful. All right, now I'm gonna have you, instead of playing with your hair there, you're gonna actually kind of grab your earring, almost like you're fixing it.
Can I smile?
Yeah, smile. Okay, let's go serious. Now let's see what it looks like if you take your other hand and just kind of grab your elbow a little bit there. Yeah, perfect. And now let's smile again. Let's go this way. Perfect, good. Okay, so I'm going to have you do a walking pose here. So we're going to start right about where you are. And when you walk with your feet, we're going to just kind of cross over just like this. And you're going to go at about this speed. With your hands, let's take one hand and put it in the back pocket of your pants. And then the other hand, let's just dangle down for this first one. And as you walk, you're just going to smile right at me the whole time. All right, just going to scoot over a little bit. All right, go ahead. Perfect pace. Looks awesome. All right, good. Okay, now I'm gonna have you go back to that same spot. Same thing, but this time let's vary up where you're looking. So off camera, you can look down, you can look back at me, but let's still smile right at me. Hold on a second. All right, go ahead. Perfect, yep, look away. Good, what's down there? Okay, good. All right, now I'm going to have you go back again and you're gonna walk, but this time instead of just dangling your arm down, let's have you kind of just like gently go through your hair as you're walking, and let's do serious for this one. So go ahead, and you can look around if you want. Perfect, that's really pretty. And look back here one more time. Keep coming. Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna have you do a sitting pose. So we're gonna just sit right about here and we're gonna do crisscross applesauce, just like this. And you are going to, let's have you take, actually for this first one with your hands, we're just gonna have you kind of do one of these and you're gonna kind of straighten your shoulders up and you're just gonna smile right at me. And let's just have you tilt your head just a little bit. Cute. All right, now let's have you kind of look down towards your hands. And then back up here, serious. And then let's look this way, serious. Awesome. Okay, now let's have you take one elbow and put it on your knee, just like that. Yep. And let's see what it looks like if you rest it on your chin. Yeah, let's do that. And then with your other hand, I actually kind of like it where it's at, just relaxed. And that, let's start serious. And now let's do a soft smile. And now let's do a nice smile. And let's look off camera this way a little bit there. Perfect. Awesome.
Okay, so Abby, I'm gonna have you sit here. And what you're gonna do is we're gonna have you angle sideways because this gives a little bit more of a slimming effect on girls. And what you're going, not that you need it at all, okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to just kind of cross at your ankles and rest this hand here, and then this hand can just be rested here, and you're just going to turn your torso and tilt your head and smile at the camera, okay? Okay, perfect. Oh, that's good, yes. Okay, now give me a serious look. Perfect. And I'm gonna come a little bit closer. Awesome. And now smile again. Super cute. Okay, now what I want you to do is keep your feet the same way. Okay, and this time you're going to take your left hand and reach across and play with the tip of your hair, and then just tilt that way, and you can keep the other hand right where it is. So smile here. Awesome. I'm gonna come closer. And now let's do a serious look. Okay, and now you're just gonna take that same hand, and now you're just gonna go and you're gonna grab onto your neck. Go onto that side, yep. Let's see what that looks like, yes. And then tilt your head a little bit that way, good. Oh yeah, cute, smile. And now let's do a serious. And now I'm gonna have you look off camera serious. So look that way, oh yes, perfect. Oh yeah, that's good, awesome.
So now you've seen how we pose, some of the poses we do with our senior girls, and we know that this still can be a little overwhelming, so we've created something that will simplify it even more for you. So we've created a little posing and planning worksheet just for you that you can feel free to bring along to your first sessions until you start feeling comfortable. But remember, the best thing to do is to practice, practice, practice.
So take a look in the description below and you will find the link to get your hands on that freebie. Also, make sure to follow us along on our Instagram page at esquaredphotographyschool or at esquared.photography for some posing inspiration.
So what was one piece that you saw from our behind the scenes that you're going to take away and try it at your next session? Comment below and let us know.
And don't forget to download that free cheat sheet.
If you found that this video was helpful, make sure to subscribe, share it with a friend so we know to make more videos just like this one.
And make sure, you guys, to stay tuned for our next video all about camera settings that we use when we are photographing seniors. And we will see you next time.